Alright guys, doing the oil filter gasket, oil filter adapter gasket. It's liquid, as you can see right here. Let me get you a better angle. Alright, as you can see right there, I got a lot of leaking. I'm hoping I don't have to do the oil pan gasket too, but maybe. So I'm going to start with the oil filter adapter gasket. This is a 2000 Ford F-150 4.6 motor V8. This applies to the 5.4 Triton as well. I'm gonna drain some of the coolant first from the radiator. On my 4.6, I couldn't find anywhere else, so I think it's right here with the 19mm. Let's go. Yeah, this is on the passenger side on my car, so I'm not sure how everyone else is gonna be. Right there. So I'm hoping it's gonna come out this tube, and I can just use this bucket right here. Okay. 19mm wrench. Let's see what happens. If I get coolant all over me, it's your guys' fault for making me record this. I already loosened it. Let's see if I can do it by hand. Yeah, a little bit. Shit. I get another turn. Try to see how much coolant is looking coming out. Filled up 2 buckets, gushed out in the apartment complex. This big old moving rag. I'm gonna have to clean all this up. Not good. So beware. This is when I realized that I would need to replace my radiator. I saw a lot of debris come out when I drained it, like metal shavings and aluminum and copper. Radiator about to come out. Drained all this, and you're gonna get some transmission fluid to mix in there because there's coolant lines that run to the radiator. I did not do the fan. I opted out of that. You don't really need to. You just need to undo all the shroud stuff and get it back so you can wiggle this out of the feet holes. So right here, you just pull these out at the bottom. There's no bolts at the bottom. You just pull them out. Make sure you undo these. The top, the bottom. The bottom's gonna gush out a bunch of fluid. Undo your mass airflow sensor cable, undo the, I think it's the air temperature sensor cable, and move all that out of the way along with this. This is ready to come out. I had the quick release transmission fluid lines because I had to jimmy rig something because my fittings and transmission lines didn't fit when I replaced my transmission. Okay, let me show you. Turn the bike here. Hung up on here. Oh. Don't want to get hung up on everything, so just watch that. At this point, I'm thinking I need another radiator. So I'm not sure if I need to buy a new one and spend like $200 or just go to the junkyard and pick one up for like 60 bucks. Alright guys, just got this off a 5.4 motor. Hopefully it fits. Looks to be the same. That cock drain there. Yeah. Well, leaving the junkyard now. Sorry I didn't get more footage, but I gotta leave. Triton Tom. Please hit subscribe or like on this channel for more content on F-150s, Subarus, whatever I can get my hands on. Peace. Alright, you missed the excitement of putting the new radiator in, or used one. I used a water hose and flushed it out. A lot of stuff came out, so hopefully it's better than my other one. Because that one was dirty too. There's this orange stuff. I'm gonna have to investigate why. It's just corrosion or something, but I figured I might as well change the thermostat while I was here. As you can see, I jimmy rigged my little, these are basically the steel lines, but they're cut off because they didn't fit. And then I just ran some rubber tubing with some metal fasteners. You guys need that kind of trick when putting a new radiator in. You can do it that way. And then at the bottom I opted for using one of these fasteners instead of the pinch style ones. These, because these are a pain to deal with. So I got that changed out. So if your thermostat is stuck, I undid all the bolts and I couldn't get it out, and I thought I was gonna have problems. I just took a rubber mallet, just hit it on the side, and then it popped free. If you guys want to do it that way. I mean thermostat housing. This. Just hit it on the side, and then it popped free. If you guys want to do it that way. Hoping I don't have head gasket issues. Not too bad. This thing is stuck in here. Hoping I don't have head gasket issues. I don't want that. Not too bad. This thing is stuck in here. I have to wiggle it free. I'm gonna have to get some pliers. Yeah, there's the thermostat right off the upper inlet hose, radiator hose. If you need to know where it is. And you want to take off the this thing right here. Take off the intake pieces so you can get to there easily. Maybe when you grab on the thermostat, try to not grab on the top, on that inner lip. I grabbed it at like that angle and I rocked it up and down, side to side until it broke free. There it goes. Swimming in there. Well, I don't need it anymore. Alright, down to the last bolt, I think. It's on the upper right side of that. Yeah, I think it's the one right there. Right above the oil filter housing. Or right where you screw it in. Right at the very top there. That's the last bolt. The other ones I got out. The other one's already out, if you can see that right there. And there's another hole up here somewhere. Look at that angle. That's the best thing I can get. See, I got a 4.6 V8. I don't know if it's different. I had to take off the little electronic screw-in thing first before I could get access to there. And here's the wiring. It was this one I took out right here. That electrical outlet, the wire had to come out. That plug-in had to come out before I could get access to that, and I drained my oil and took off the filter. So I'll get back to you when I get to the gasket. Alright, I got some coolant draining now. The block side looks a lot cleaner. As you can see, I made this contraption with some extensions and wobble sockets. And we're good. We're getting this out. It's on that last bolt right there. Oh, I can turn it with my hand. And that's the last bolt coming out. Hopefully I can get this gasket and leak fixed. Please hit subscribe or like for more videos like this, and please support the channel. Thanks. Housing loose, looks like. As you can see, I'm on the last bolt. Oh, that's a good angle. Let's see. There's the last bolt, and this is hanging loose. Just letting it drip. Let's pull that last bolt out. Big difference between the old one, it's worn down and gone, and I have the new replacement. Make sure the bolts line up. See this part right here, they lose they get flat, and then they don't have anything to seal with. Just to let you know, there will be more coolant that comes out when you loosen the housing. Even though I did drain the lower radiator and all that, there's going to be more that comes out of the block. There is a drain near the back of the block on the driver's side that you could do, but I opted out of that. I need to scrape the surface clean before I install the new one. All I got is something like this. And a little bit of, I don't even have brake cleaner, so hopefully this will work enough. And then I'll put that in. Hopefully it fits like a glove. Checking for leaks, nothing yet. So I'm on the way to AutoZone to get the transmission fluid. After you do the radiator removal, you'll lose some transmission fluid from the transmission cooler lines, and I forgot about that, and I started to go on my test drive, and then I realized I might need some transmission fluid. So that's where I am right now. I'm in the 2013 WRX. Please hit like or subscribe on the channel for more content like this. Peace. So far so good on the test drive. I did overheat once after filling up everything, but I opened up the cap while it was basically hot, not too hot, and it shot a little steam and overflowed a little bit. And after that, I added a little bit in with my bubble-free, spill-free funnel thing, and now it's running good. Not overheating. Make sure you do add a little bit of transmission fluid. I lost some and I didn't even realize when I did the transmission cooler lines. So make sure you add that in. Check all your fluids before you go on your test drive after replacing your radiator / thermostat. Please hit like or subscribe on YouTube. This is Tinkering Tom. And if you want to know what gave me all the troubles on my radiator, there's a little plastic inlet tube that comes out. Mine snapped. I tried to use a marine putty stuff to fix it, but it just didn't work. So there's no way to really weld plastic back together safely with that amount of pressure of coolant. So I just went ahead and replaced it with a junkyard radiator from a similar year, probably like a 2002, 2003, I think, Lariat F-150. So we'll see how it goes. There's less brown in mine. I am a little worried that there was some brown, a lot of this type of stuff on my other one, but maybe I'll just run it for a while and then do a coolant flush in like a week or two. Tinkering Tom YouTube, please hit subscribe or like. It's going in the dumpster where it belongs.